Hello students, in my previous video, I have explained to you about decimals and place value of decimals. In this video, I will discuss about comparison of decimals, equivalent decimals, decimal places in a decimal and like and unlike decimals. So let's start our first topic, that is comparison of decimals. Let us compare 7.4 and 2.86. Both numbers have whole number parts, like the whole number part in 7.4 is 7, whereas in 2.86 it's 2. So if the fraction have whole number parts, then compare whole number parts only. So here 7 is greater than 2, so 7.4 is greater than 2.86. Let us compare 0.83 and 0.9. Both the numbers 0.83 and 0.9 do not have whole number parts. So let us check their decimal part. If a fraction have equal whole number parts, then we will compare their decimal parts. So in 0.83, it has 8. It has 8 in tens place and in 0.9 it has 9 in tens place. Since 8 tens is less than 9 tens, therefore 0.83 is less than 0.9. Equivalent fractions. Let us compare 300 upon 1000, 30 upon 100 and 3 upon 10. On simplification, or we can say when these fractions are reduced to their lowest term, 300 upon 1000 will become 3 upon 10, 30 upon 100 will become 3 upon 10, and this 3 upon 10 is already in its lowest form. So thus 300 upon 1000 is equal to 30 upon 100, which is equals to 3 upon 10. But 300 upon 1000 is equals to 0.300 when we are changing this into decimal numbers. 30 upon 100 will become 0.30 and 3 upon 10 will become 0.3. So since all these are equal, we can say that these are equivalent decimals. So by adding any number of zeros after the extreme right digit in the decimal number does not change its decimal value. Decimal places in decimals. Consider these two decimal numbers. 13.5 has one digit on the right of the decimal point, thus it has one decimal number. Whereas 2.09 has two digits on the right of the decimal point, thus it has two decimal places. So we can say that the number of digits on the right of the decimal point is the number of decimal places. So the number of digits in the right is the number of decimal places. Now about like and unlike decimals. All the decimal numbers can be grouped into two types. Decimals having equal number of decimal places are called like decimals. The following are the examples of like decimals, like 0.9, 0.5, 1.2, 5.3 and 10.6 are like decimals. Why? Because they have same decimal places, which is 1. In this example also, they are also in example 1.060 and 14.509, they are also like decimals because they have same number of decimal places, that is 3. Decimals having different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. Consider the examples like 0.35, 2.9 and 2.563 are unlike decimals because they have different decimal places. For example, here it is 2, here it is 1 and here it is 3 decimal places. So if the decimal having different number of decimal places, they are called as unlike decimals. Children, previously we have learned that adding zeros on the extreme right of the decimal number does not change its value. So to convert these unlike decimals into like decimals, we just need to add 0. So if we want to convert these unlike decimals into like decimals, we will just add 0. Here we will add 20 and this is already 3 decimal places. So to convert unlike into like decimal, we just need to add the zeros. That all in this video. Thank you and stay safe, children.